My daughter in the house, but she get colic, because I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Man, they're not touching my daughter, so shut your fucking mouth.
That's they don't touch my daughter. You can put my daughter in the house though.
Nah.
Your name not on the birth certificate, so therefore it's not your daughter, it's mine.
You ain't got no name in your birth certificate.
It is, I do. Let me go get it.
Watch out, bro.
Hey,
please.
I don't want my baby out here. The wind is blowing. She don't have a head on.
Just give her the baby.
Going all
Give me my
night.
baby.
Worry about your other baby.
Give me
She
my
been going all night.
Or I'm
You
worried
don't care about your
too.
baby.
You ain't care about it either. That's why I got locked up when she was here.
Hey, we not finna fight on this
Please
baby.
give me my baby though. Like she's gonna get colic.
Come here, man.
Everything first, bro.
Oh yeah, did she shoot you?
Yeah.
Before I die. All right, lay down. Sit down here.
It was a cold morning on November 27th, 2022, when Quanisha Johnson made a call that would change her life forever. At exactly 10:02 a.m., her voice trembled as she dialed 911. "I need an escort home," she said. "I'm afraid of my boyfriend, Damonte Smith." The dispatcher listened intently as Quanisha explained her fear. She had just celebrated a friend's birthday, her first night out in months since giving birth to her third child. The excitement of the evening, however, was quickly overshadowed by the threatening messages she had found on her phone. Messages from Damonte. He had been watching her children overnight, sending her disturbing texts about her safety. But this wasn't the first time Quanisha had felt threatened by Damonte. 2 weeks prior, during a heated argument, Damonte had caught her off guard, grabbing her and slamming her to the ground. That assault, however, had never been reported to the police. Quanisha had kept it to herself, hoping it would blow over. But now, with the threats escalating and Damonte's anger boiling over, she was no longer willing to take chances. By the time the police arrived at the scene, Quanisha was visibly shaken, but she remained composed. She informed the officers that she was a licensed gun owner and had a weapon with her for protection. Following standard protocol, the officers instructed her to secure the firearm in her truck before they approached the house to speak with Damonte.
Oh, no, that's not a thing.
You live here?
I do. This is my house. He's waiting on the set. I don't know where he's in the exit. He's in the window. He's just waiting on the set now to do whatever the fuck he felt like he's going to do. My daughters are in here though.
He's in there too?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you him. Look.
Hold on.
You hear him at the door?
Is he opening the door?
I can show you he's at the door. I got a gun right here. I'm licensed.
Okay.
So,
Does he have any weapons?
no.
Just for our safety, just put the weapon inside the car for me. Thank you.
But here, a significant detail began to emerge. Quanisha told the officers that she had just returned home from work. This was in stark contrast to the story the media would later run, that she had been out partying with friends. The discrepancy raised questions. Was she lying to the officers, or was there something more to the situation than it seemed? As the officers approached the house, they were caught in the middle of a volatile exchange. Inside, Quanisha and Damonte's relationship had turned toxic long ago.
DeKalb County Police! You got a key to it?
He put his hand in his sword. He don't have no weapon. Unless it's like a knife or something. He don't have no weapon.
I stand by till I get another officer out here. Does he have access to this?
To the garage?
Yeah.
It's inside.
No, the camera.
I can see him looking at the
So what's going on today?
I would say worried. If he felt, whatever kind of way he felt. I have a newborn. She's 2 months. I have a 7-year-old and I have a 4-year-old in here as well. He told my aunt he was gonna. What did he say to you, Rhoda? When I get here, he was gonna beat the shit out of me. A couple weekends prior to this, my last time going to work, I work at the hours. So my last time coming in here, he physically took me from the door and slapped me on my face.
You reported it?
I didn't report it. I was just talking. Yeah, I was just talking to the other cops that was supposed to be out here. I was talking to her. She was a female. I was telling her I should have, but I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, being though he's on probation.
But this is your house and you want to go inside?
This is my house.
And does he live here?
No, my name is on the lease.
No, but does he live here though?
No, he stays here. He doesn't live here.
What I mean is
he staying here?
Where's his residence?
In Jonesboro. I don't know. He has a residence though.
Quanisha claimed Damonte was abusive, insisting that he had no right to live in her home. Damonte, on the other hand, was just as accusatory. He maintained that he did, in fact, live there, and that she was the one who was violent.
Yeah, I can police. Damonte. You mind coming out here and talk to us, see what's going on? We spoke to her, but we want to speak to you because we don't know what's going on.
She got off her seat. She disappeared for 3 hours. Like I'm mad. I'm at home watching her kids and my kid. She disappeared for 3 hours.
She say anything? Did you say anything that will cause her to call us?
What would you do if your girl go to work and then disappear with 3 hours and you at home with her kids and your kids? I'ma snap. I snap.
Please ask him to put my baby back so she get college.
It's my baby too.
She's a newborn.
Some drunk ass
Please ask him to put her back in the
Drunk
house.
out
There's
ass
no reason for you.
Hold on, let's talk to her for a second.
Alright, she's 2 months though.
Get your
I
drunk
gotta
ass
deal with
on.
that. She gets
You
college.
30, still stripping.
I'm 30 and still stripping.
You might-
30 and still broke.
You might feel big on top of her.
Well, but it ain't gonna be long. But how long you gonna be stripping?
Stop
Fuck
arguing.
on. I thought it.
41 day, correct, 49 day, change this to her.
Well, walk off. Think about what you're doing. Fuck, I'm sitting here watching your kids, you with a whole nother nigga. Fat ass nigga.
You gonna talk to us? Stop arguing. Because we trying to figure out we here now. We gotta
Cool, I'm grown ass. I'm doing what I'm doing. I ain't did nothing wrong. She toxic. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Talk to her.
I got you. But when you saying you snap, what you mean you snap?
I snapped. I told her, bitch, stop playing with me. I'm like a goofy. I'm in here watching your kids and my kid, and you somewhere else with another nigga. You got off at 6. Calling niggas.
But it
Communicate.
didn't go no farther than that.
Fuck no.
I never came here for it to go.
No,
to
she
She was
Hold on.
scared because she knows she was wrong. She was scared. She's scared. She knows she's wrong.
What's she scared for?
Because he put his
she's
hands on me
scared.
2 weeks ago. So yeah, I am
Should-
scared. I
should
have
she
Put
be-
hands on me too, a couple times.
No, I have blue eyes.
Well, you disappearing all that lying ass, thigh ass shit. You gonna get mad because I react.
He don't live here. He don't pay no bills. His name not on the lease. He don't have no mail. There's nothing here that's his.
I do got
Besides a
mail.
trash bag full of clothes that he got from the DeKalb County Jail. He can take that and he can go. And he can put my daughter in the house if she get colic. Because I'm going to have to deal with that.
Man, you're not touching my daughter, so shut your fucking
No,
mouth.
that's
You ain't
they
touching
don't
my
have
daughter.
to touch my daughter.
yeah,
You
touching
can put
my
my daughter
daughter.
in the house though.
Nah.
Your name not on the birth certificate.
Nah.
So therefore it's not your daughter. It's mine.
You ain't got no names on your birth certificate.
It is. I do. Let me go get it. Because at this point it's kidnapping.
451, on Hickory 20 westbound before the exit ramp.
Weird. That shit don't look good
You
on
might
you.
do it.
Blue MFILES and the silver
Man,
BMW.
watch out, bro.
You might
Hey,
do that.
watch
hey,
Can you
now,
get my baby,
please, please.
I don't want my baby out here. The one is blowing. She don't have a head on.
Just give her the
You
baby.
been going all
Give me my
night.
baby.
What about your other
Give
baby?
me
She
my
been
baby.
going all night.
Or I'm
You
worried
don't
about
care about
this
your
too.
babies.
You ain't care about it either. That's why I got locked up when she was here.
Hey, we not
Look,
finna
we
fight
not-
on
Can
this
you please
baby.
get my baby though? Like she's gonna get colic.
Give us a
I'm
second. We're gonna bring him back inside.
I'm gonna get the birth certificate. He's not on it. At this point, it's not his baby. And if y'all want to do a DNA test to identify that.
Nah, this ain't gonna, no, we ain't going that far.
The argument was escalating, and both parties were deliberately provoking each other. Damonte accused Quanisha of being drunk and neglecting her children, while Quanisha fired back, taunting him about being broke and not even being the father of her baby, since his name wasn't on the birth certificate. The officers found themselves trapped between two conflicting stories. On one hand, they saw a woman in distress, clearly afraid of the man she was living with. On the other, they saw a man who claimed he had every right to be there.
Hey,
Man, that shit weird, bro. I'm
I got-
a real
I got-
nigga. I
I
ain't
got-
going for that dumb shit.
well look,
I mean, this
She's-
motherfucker taking three of her kids, bro. Plus my newborn. You
gonna-
get off at 6 a.m.
we gonna
Why
talk
the
to-
fuck you get home at 10:30, laughing and drunk? These bitch ass Atlanta niggas, dog. I ain't got time for this shit, bro. My mindset ain't built like that. I ain't touch her.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got my daughter, nigga. I ain't did nothing wrong. I
you
just got
do
out.
live here though, right?
Yeah, I got mail her and everything.
How long you been staying here?
It's the same amount of time as she has. We both moved here together
When?
in December.
Y'all been here since last year, December?
Hey, she got mad because she out creeping at night and she couldn't keep up with her lies. And she was scared to come home. You smart, think. She ain't want to come home, so she used the police.
Alright.
Get my daughter. Miss, he's not on the birth certificate or nothing. He's not hit my baby. I'm a mother before anything. I don't care what.
You a cop before anything. You ain't check on your kids one time.
He's not.
Hey, let's just go inside the house with the baby.
You a cop before anything.
Here's the thing. We can't.
He don't live here. There's nothing in here.
I got mail in her.
You don't. Where?
Listen to what I'm
Where?
Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen what I'm telling you.
Okay, he's not coming
Because
here.
when I originally spoke
You ain't
to
check on your kids all
you told me
night.
he's been staying here since April.
Because he got in jail.
She a liar. She been lying all night.
Hey, let her
Ma'am.
talk.
Thought
You
that.
said he's been staying here since August.
So
technically, when I told you to let him in,
you told
gave
me,
him,
yeah.
you allowed him
I
to
told you
stab
because he didn't have no
rest.
rest of
You
him.
that drunk?
But you allowed him.
I'm not
You forgot what
drunk,
you
I'm
when you
sober.
went 3
I
hours.
want you to look at my daughter's diaper. Auntie dad's dead.
Nah, nigga, I was changing her diaper.
Where your other kids?
I was changing
Where your
her
other
diaper.
kids? Where your other kids?
With their mama.
With their mom?
Hey,
Hey, she don't talk to her. Talk to
We're
her.
not
Right.
here to listen to y'all go
Oh, right.
back and
Okay,
forth.
no problem.
I'm trying to
I
tell
was
you.
in the
My
middle.
kids here though.
I
My
was in
kids
the
here
middle
though.
changing.
I see my kids every day.
It's
You
all
don't
right.
see none of yours.
That's
You ain't
cool.
gonna see her after this today.
For what? Cause you with that?
No.
You got mad 'cause you disappeared?
Thinking I'm cool. That's why. Because you broke. And that's what you got on trying to. I didn't
You
know.
gonna
Hey,
catch something.
stop! Because at this point you're antagonizing him. You stop.
I'm
Stop.
not. He
Yes,
has
you
my
is.
daughter out here.
You
Don't
ain't
let
seen
him
it.
have my daughter out
Stop!
here. and
You're
she
not
has-
listening to nothing that's being
college.
said.
She's
You ain't
gonna
no
get
real-
college.
You're not listening
tell
to
you
nothing
what
that's
real
being
niggas
said. You told me he's been staying here since August.
Check on your
He's
kids all
staying
night.
here since end of August, yes. He got out of the
Ain't made no
Camp
money
County
from it.
jail. He had
He's
nowhere
been-
else to
that
go.
means he's
So
been
I allowed
here.
him to come here because I went in
Again,
labor
you ain't listening.
in September.
Hey, you can
Yeah.
go now.
Like,
You gonna disappear for 3 hours and expect me not
I'm
to
gonna
get
disappear
mad?
again for 3 more hours tomorrow. What's the difference?
You can go ahead and go in the house and
Yeah.
place the baby down.
Yeah, yeah. We do it.
He tried to come out here when Nayura like she was gonna be a pole or something. Yeah, tomorrow you done. I'm getting a shower. What's next? You don't have no residency here. I'm confused.
Do you
Paul said
need
what?
Do you need anything else?
He said I'm gonna get my ass whipped tonight. So when I shoot him for self-defense, then what? Because I'm licensed. So if I shoot him in my residency because he's sitting here putting his hands on me for the second time, then what? I'm held accountable. You hear this, right? You heard what he just said? I'm gonna get my ass beat tonight. So when I shoot him, after I done called the cops and did everything I was
You
supposed
better
to do,
just make sure you can articulate
I can.
what's going on. 'Cause
I
if
can.
you
I'm
ready
showing
for
you.
it, you better really be able to articulate that.
I can. This is my household. He have no residency,
Just
nothing.
make sure you read up on it and make sure you can articulate when it comes to
I've done
deadly
that. I
force.
did that before I got my license.
Okay.
The clock was ticking, and the tension in the air was palpable. In the end, the officers made a decision that would haunt them for months to come. They left. They didn't see immediate danger, so they walked away from the scene. They later argued that there was no reason to stay, that the situation had de-escalated. But Quanisha's defense would paint a far darker picture. They would argue that the officers had abandoned a woman in grave danger, despite her repeated calls for help, her documented fears of assault, and her warnings that the situation could turn violent. The next 4 minutes, just 4 minutes, would prove to be the most contentious part of the entire case. What happened inside that house after the officers left is a matter of fierce dispute. Some say Quanisha acted in cold blood, planning the attack carefully. Others believe she simply reacted to an escalating situation that she feared would spiral out of control. According to court documents, the argument continued. But then something changed. Quanisha allegedly retrieved a metal tire iron and her gun from her car and returned to confront Damonte. The prosecution claimed this was an act of premeditated violence, pointing to the fact that Quanisha had gone to her car and returned with weapons. They argued that the use of the tire iron, followed by the gunshot, was evidence of her intent to kill. The defense, however, insisted that Quanisha was simply trying to protect herself. They argued that, fearing for her safety after the previous assaults, she grabbed the weapons only when the situation became too dangerous to ignore. As paramedics rushed him to Emory-Hillendale Medical Center trying desperately to save him, the wound to his chest proved fatal. Damonte Smith was pronounced dead shortly after his arrival at the hospital. Back at the scene, Quanisha was handcuffed and placed in the back of a police van. She was arrested.
I didn't with the little thing first, bro.
Flashing with traffic.
Hurry up,
Did she shoot you?
Yeah, before I die.
The first witness called to the stand was Damonte's ex-girlfriend. Her testimony would offer a crucial piece of evidence. She revealed that Damonte had called her from Quanisha's house on the day of the shooting. He had even asked her to order him an Uber. Phone records confirmed this, showing that the rideshare vehicle was on its way when the shooting occurred. This suggested that Damonte had planned to leave the situation before it escalated into violence. But then, the defense shocked the courtroom with a different perspective on Damonte. They brought forward his extensive criminal record, which included a troubling arrest just months before his death. In July 2022, Damonte had been charged with possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony and possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. The jury was left to piece together two very different pictures of Damonte. Was he the charming, caring man his ex-girlfriend described, or was he a dangerous individual with a violent past? However, they found her guilty of voluntary manslaughter and all remaining charges. She would face a lengthy prison sentence, but it was not life behind bars as initially feared. As the courtroom emptied and the verdict sank in, one thing was clear. The case of Quanisha Johnson and Damonte Smith was not just about a single night's tragic turn of events. It was a deeply complicated story of abuse, fear, and the consequences of decisions made in the heat of a toxic and volatile relationship.
You going with her. You going with her.
We're going to go up to the same building, okay?
Give mommy a kiss. Give mommy a kiss. You going with her.
Okay?
It's okay. Give mommy a kiss.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Okay? You make sure you tell them everything. You tell them the truth. You don't lie about nothing. You hear me?
She not. She gonna tell. She a big girl. She got
Don't
this.
cry.
Give mommy a kiss. No, you're not gonna
I
cry.
am going to cry. I know the
Okay. You're not gonna be without them.
Quanisha's story serves as a reminder that sometimes the consequences of fear, self-defense, and unheeded warnings can lead to tragedy, but it also leaves us questioning how much the system could have done to prevent the violence that ultimately took a life.